Hey y'all, praise the Lord. I'm doing a fact out of this book, Hollywood Black, the stars, the films, the filmmakers, Donald Booger, forward by John, John Singleton. Get this book. It's the back of it. It's the front of it. Today I'm doing um Jack Johnson. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit from the Wikipedia. Jack Arthur Johnson, March 31st, 1878 to June 10th, 1946, named the Galveston Giant, was an American boxer who, at the height of the Jim Crow era, became the first black world heavyweight boxing champion from 1908 to 1915. He is widely regarded as one of the most influential boxers in history, and his 1910 fight against James J. Jeffries was dubbed the fight of the century. According to filmmaker Ken Burns, for more than 13 years, Jack Johnson was the most famous and the most notorious African American in notorious African American on earth. Transcending boxing, he became part of the culture and history of racism in the United States. In 1912, Johnson opened a successful and luxurious black and tan desegregated restaurant and nightclub, which in part was run by his wife, a white woman. Major newspapers of the time soon claimed that Johnson was attacked by the government only after he became famous as a black man married to a white woman and was linked to other white women. Johnson was arrested on charges of violating the Mann Act, forbidding one to transport a woman across state lines for immoral purposes, a racially motivated charge that involved him in controversy for his relationships, including marriages with white women. Sentenced to a year in prison, Johnson fled the country and fought boxing matches abroad for 7 years until 1920 when he served his sentence at the federal penitentiary at Leavenworth. Johnson continued taking paying fights for many years and operated several other businesses, including lucrative endorsement deals. He died in a car crash in 1946 at the age of 68. He is buried at Graceland Cemetery in Chicago. In 2018, Johnson was formally pardoned by U.S. President Donald Trump. So I'm going to read this little part, this little page 138 of this book. Okay. Yeah, and see if you can watch The Great White Hope chapter, the 70s in this book, A Sign of Heroes to Come. I don't know where there appeared in the early 1970s a new movie genre that knocked the film industry on its head. No one could have anticipated blacks blaxploitation cinema. Many in Hollywood watched closely the movie adaptation of Howard Slacker's Broadway drama The Great White Hope 1970, loosely based on the life of boxer Jack Johnson, who shocked Americans when he became the first black world heavyweight champion in 1908. Neither meek nor modest, the flamboyant Johnson also shocked and outraged the nation with three marriages to Caucasian women. A search was on to find a white opponent to beat him as a warning to black Americans who might forget their place. Johnson, who died tragically in a car accident in 1946, with the controversy swirling around boxing champ Muhammad Ali over his refusal to fight in the war in Vietnam. His pride in having joined the Nation Islam to become a black Muslim. Comparisons were drawn between Ali and Johnson. Repeating on, seeing his stage role of Johnson, called Jack Jefferson in the production, was James Earl Jones, directed by Martin Ritt, with a cast that included Jane Alexander, Joel Fullerton, Bea Richards, Chester Morris, and Moses Gunn. The movie version brought to the big screen a defiant African American hero not ready to back down from anyone as a nation's racism closes in on him. In the end, however, the film often was stagey and the film was often stagey and static. Even Jones's broad, overstated performance did not seem scaled for the intimate demands of a medium that comes in for a close-up. Yet James Earl Jones became the first black actor since Portier to win a Best Actor Oscar nomination. His co-star Jane Alexander was also nominated as Best Actress. So that's another Black History person, James Earl Jones. Since it said he was the first black actor since Sidney Poitier. So that's Black History too. James Earl Jones, that's a Black History fact. Jack Johnson. James Earl Jones playing Jack Johnson. He was the first black actor since Sidney Poitier to win a Best Actor nomination. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll put the the Wikipedia link in the description. Oh, and Artistic Tees, they're selling Jack Johnson t-shirts on and I put the link to the t-shirt. It's really nice. Yeah. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Okay, God bless. Love y'all. Take care.